Hello everyone. The last few lectures we talking about the internet marketing and various types of e-marketing techniques. Today in this lecture we shall be talking about one most important applications of security in general which has pervaded the internet and also our lives. Yeah, you are right. We are going to talking about electronic commerce and its issues and opportunities in India. Electronic commerce is a subject which has significant components from various associative area. Well, computer engineering and IT one area. Of course, there are number of management and social aspects as well. So today our topic of discussion is electronic commerce. First, let us try to see what do you really means of electronic commerce or in short e-commerce. E-commerce is anything that involve an online transactions. So it makes consumer to get the goods at lower cost. It's provide wider choice and saves our times also. E-commerce involves conducting business using internet. Online business like financial services, travel, entertainment, many more items are provided to the customers. The key benefits of e-commerce include its around the clock availability. It's also provide the wide availability of goods and services for the consumer. E-commerce stands for electronic commerce. It means dealing in goods and services through the electronic media and internet. The buying and selling of products and services by business and consumers through an electronic mediums without using any paper documents. So electronic commerce, we can say concept covering any form of business transactions or information exchange executed using ICT. ICT means information and communication technology between companies and public administrations. E-commerce in India is being popular day by day. It bears a positive trend of development which is contributing to the national economy. And now in Indian society, people are modernized using reliable and comfortable that using of e-commerce. And nowadays, people of India are most likely to buy and sell products and services over the electronic system. And our country, most of the government organizations is using ICT to connect with the customer using this information and communication technology. They fulfill their needs and solving the raging problem day by day. And like other developing country, it creates a lots of job opportunity to educated job seekers, which help to reduce unemployment rate. और एक चीज़ और है कि जो अभी जो प्रेजेंट इरा है ये पूरा टेक्नोलॉजी बेस्ड इरा है. इसमें आप देखेंगे जो अवेलेबिलिटी है, इंटरनेट की अवेलेबिलिटी है, पिछले 8-10 सालों में बिल्कुल बहुत सारे उसमें चेंजेस आए हैं. इजीली इंटरनेट काफ़ी कम पैसों में मिल जा रहा है. तो जो अभी 3G और जो अभी लेटेस्ट जो इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ है 4G वगैरह हमारा जो उससे भी काफ़ी ज़्यादा एक अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म ई कॉमर्स को हमारे इंडिया में मिल सकता है. द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज ई कॉमर्स चैलेंजेस इन इंडिया. अभी भी देखा जा रहा है मीन्स मोस्टली पीपल डू नॉट येट ट्रस्ट ऑन पेपरलेस ट्रांजेक्शन्स मीन्स इलेक्ट्रॉनिक ट्रांजेक्शन्स and there are different barriers like much cost, security problems and lack of skills are responsible for slow growth of e-commerce in India. And apart from this, news about online fraud and fake ads, spam email and scam of credit card information being stolen has dynamic customer confidence इन दिस सिस्टम। तो ये जितने भी फ्रॉड के या साइबर क्राइम्स की न्यूज़ आती हैं, इससे भी हमारे जो कस्टमर हैं उनका कॉन्फिडेंस काफ़ी क्या होता है, इस पे लो हो रहा है। सो देयर आर सम की चैलेंजेस ऑफ ई कॉमर्स which includes lack of proper cyber law. Cyber security is a important tools for maintaining trust in the e-commerce business. So the appropriate cyber law is necessary to maintain the cyber security in the country. So it is not possible to conduct e-commerce business smoothly without implementing timely and appropriate cyber law in India. But unfortunately, uh, cyber law is not up to mark in India. It needs reform and makes law according to the types of offense for its proper implementations. And the second challenge is virus problem. You know very well about the virus. A virus is a threat for a computer, or a computer virus is threat to e-commerce. Many buyers and traders are worried about a computer virus, so their trust level on e-commerce are very low. So for this, the government should take initiative to implement the antivirus related program for the smooth running of e-commerce in India. And the third challenge is localization in terms of place and language. India is a big country in terms of population and in terms of area. So e-commerce business in one region is not enough to deliver their product to other areas because of transportation's cost, time, and other related risk. So so localization is necessary to deliver the product timely, but unfortunately, it is not up to the mark in India. And the next challenge is consumer perceptions. परसेप्शंस का भी एक काफ़ी इम्पोर्टेंट रोल है। जो इंडियन कस्टमर्स हैं उनने अपने दिमाग में, उनके दिमाग में मोस्टली ये देखा जाता है कि उनने एक परसेप्शन बना रखा है कि जो भी ऑनलाइन ट्रांजेक्शन्स है या जो ई कॉमर्स है उससे कहीं ज़्यादा अच्छा जो ट्रेडिशनल मार्केटिंग है, जो पहले से चला आ रहा मैनुअली जो मार्केटिंग है या मैनुअली जो परचेज करते हैं वो ज़्यादा, उसमें ज़्यादा वो कंफर्ट रहते हैं। तो एक परसेप्शन उनके दिमाग में बना हुआ है कि अगर हम ऑनलाइन ट्रांजेक्शन्स करेंगे या ई बिजनेस हम अपना करेंगे तो उसमें नुकसान होने के चांसेस ज़्यादा होते हैं। द नेक्स्ट चैलेंजेस इज मोस्टली पीपल जो है कैश ऑन डिलीवरी को प्रेफर करते हैं एज कम्पेयर टू ऑनलाइन पेमेंट, एंड ड्यू टू द लो ट्रस्ट इन ऑनलाइन ट्रांजेक्शन्स. Not like electronic payments, manual cash collection is quite expensive and laborious. And the next challenges is infrastructural problems. ये सबसे मेन समस्या है अभी भी. So internet is the backbone of e-commerce. Internet facility in India is still very low as compared to other developed countries. So the quality of connectivity is very poor in रिमोट एरिया. अभी भी बहुत सारी एरिया है जहाँ पे भी इंटरनेट कनेक्टिविटी अभी उतनी अच्छी नहीं है. बट ई कॉमर्स के लिए जो है आपका एक ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म का होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. तो ये भी एक चैलेंजेस है अभी भी. एंड नेक्स्ट वन इज़ द प्राइवेसी एंड सिक्योरिटी कंसर्न. ऑनलाइन ट्रांजेक्शन्स अभी भी उतना सिक्योर नहीं माना जा रहा है इंडिया में. लोगों को लगता है कि ऑनलाइन ट्रांजेक्शन से या जो भी आप ऑनलाइन मार्केटिंग करते हो, परचेजिंग करते हो, उसमें आपकी प्राइवेसी कहीं ना कहीं लीक होती है. एंड द नेक्स्ट चैलेंजेस इज टच एंड फील फैक्टर, ये भी एक बहुत बड़ा फैक्टर है। इंडियन कस्टमर आर मोर कंफर्टेबल इन बाइंग प्रोडक्ट्स फिजिकली, मतलब मैं वो उनकी हैबिट्स होती है, जो देखा गया है जो भी इंडियन कस्टमर्स हैं वो फिजिकली या फेस टू फेस परचेजिंग करना ज़्यादा पसंद करते हैं एज कम्पेयर टू ऑनलाइन. एंड द नेक्स्ट वन इज़ द product return refunds etc. Product which is not satisfactory for the customer tends to get replaced or returned. So this is another major issue which leads into overall loss in revenue, loss of transportation's cost, means shipment cost, and more than all these loss of your reputations. The next point is e-commerce opportunities in India. At present, e-commerce is the most popular sector in India and it's growing day by day. So, through the e-commerce platform, the customer can get their daily needs and solution under one roof. There are some key factors under this category. The first is strategies for growth. So the growth rate of e-commerce in India is higher than other countries. In terms of e-commerce, it places the third position in the world, but due to lack of proper IT infrastructure, logistics supports, and other financial infrastructure, it faces challenges for its development. And the second opportunity is low inventory cost. Inventory cost means is an important element for maintaining business. E-commerce traders are getting benefits for reducing their inventory cost, which help them to minimize the cost by storing the product at any place in India. And third opportunity is better customer service. I think e-commerce is a best approach to provide maximum level customer service in terms of we can say low cost, quality products, and just in time. Customer satisfaction is an asset for businessmen to increase their business growth. And next point is reducing distribution's cost. Since e-commerce is based on वर्चुअल मार्केट, या आप कह सकते हो कि ये इंटरनेट बेस्ड है, सो इट रिड्यूसेस डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन cost and time by providing just in time service. It is a great opportunity for buyer and seller to deal their business by sitting their own place. And the next is globalizing business. ई-कॉमर्स के थ्रू आप अपने बिजनेस को स्प्लिट कर सकते हो और ज़्यादा इसको फैला सकते हो, यानी ऑल ओवर द कंट्री, या कभी कंट्री से बाहर भी आप अपने बिजनेस को फैला सकते हैं. सो ई कॉमर्स इज ए बिजनेस प्लेटफॉर्म which can provide the same kind of service to its customer crossing the country boundary. The people can easily buy product from an online shop which is situated within the country or from abroad. And the next point is quick marketing of products. It is a big opportunity for e-commerce traders to do marketing to a large number of people through various social networking sites and website. It is a platform to explain all details about the product to its consumers. And the last one is integrations of e-commerce. integrations. E-commerce business is usually connected to the other service providers like government agency, banks, commercial banks, internet service provider, payment gateway, for maintaining the smooth running of e-commerce business. So thank you very much.